Before my kids come home, I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about the Glowforge. Last market I went to, I was getting a lot of questions about it, which is funny because I wasn't selling at that market any of my homemade products because I'm trying to get everything made for the children's fair, so everything adultish has sold, and currently I'm just like stockpiling items and not selling anything to the public. But I did have my sign made for the market, and I made that the night right before, and I was getting a lot of comments and a lot of questions. So the Glowforge, what makes it different from other lasers, in my opinion, is simply the software. The software is so user-friendly. It's amazing. Like, I think someone that has no experience with lasers would easily get an understanding of this once they figure out SVG files and any compatible files. So if you have a design background, this would be amazing for you. If you don't, it might not be the right move. I see some people say you don't need a design background. You need to know what goes together, and you need to know what looks nice, at the very least. Otherwise, this isn't really going to be for you. This helps bring what you already have in your mind to life, but it's not a magic wand. So I see a lot of people in my laser groups asking people for files. Where'd you get this file? Where'd you get that file? Can I have your file? And here's the thing, most people are making their files, so they're not just gonna hand it over. It takes hours and hours of work. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can find, really cool art for no cost, and it's free for commercial use. There's places like Pexabay where you can get these files, but usually they need to be cleaned up quite a bit for you to use them. So asking other people that have cleaned up the files to give them to you isn't really all that fair. You should probably clean the files up yourself. And if you can't, then this probably isn't what you should be doing unless you're willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, if you're looking for just something easy to try to make money, this isn't going to be for you. This is work, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and if you don't already know the basics of SVG files, it's going to take some learning, especially to get your cuts. I know the very first day I got my machine, I could not figure out why it wasn't cutting, and then I had to go back into the SVG files and I figured out why, but I was really frustrated, and it was a learning curve for a day or two. So you're not just gonna get this. Actually, some people, I should speak for myself, some people have gotten this machine and like day of have done magical things. I did a really cool engraved photo the first day, but nothing amazingly magical. So it took me a little bit to figure out my machine. I also love what this machine does on glass. I love what it does on acrylic. I am super impressed. You can get a lot of dimension with this machine software, and it takes a lot of the guesswork as far as alignment out for you. So like I said, if you're looking for a extremely user-friendly laser, this is the laser for you. If you have a laser down like the back of your hand, you know all the settings, you know everything about alignment, this is not the laser for you. You can probably get a much better laser, at a fraction of the cost. If you're not looking for user-friendly, just don't worry about it. This is not for you. This is for people that, don't have a lot of other experience, sometimes no experience with lasers. So this software is for them, and it is amazing. So let me show you. You can get very 3D-ish effects from it. It just takes some assembly. Even with the pictures that are flat, like, let's see, here's one. Okay, here's a sketch I did, and I don't have my sketch pad with me, but on wood, you can see, if I had a better camera, you could see the engravement does give a very 3D effect. Once again, if I had a better camera, you would see that. And then there's other things you can do, like I was talking about with SVG files. That's how you do your cuts. And then you come out with stuff like this, where it's, you know, the 3D cuts that you can just put in. And on glass, one of my favorite things to do on glass is to etch the front and the back. So you have a very, darn it, my camera hates me. Why won't my husband get me a cell phone? He's such a meanie. Okay, hold on. So, yeah. You kind of see it, but there's etchings on the front and back. So you're able to come up with kind of a 3D-ish effect. And here's one of the candles I make. Actually, all those against the wall over there. There's like 60 candles I have ready for the vending fair coming up. Okay, so I might have to bring this back to me. Nope. Let's be closer, I guess. It's not gonna do it. Yeah, it hates me. I know my computer webcam like has it in for me. It's like, no, hold it here and I'll make it okay for a second. No, not there. Darn it! Okay, so the pictures that come out are amazing. They really are, and I wish I could show you. Maybe if I took this off, can you figure it out? Okay, let me try this one more time. So this is a small luggage tag that I did a 3D engravement on. And let's see. And I love the fact that you can like feel the items. I'm a texture freak. I'm really excited about it. I think that it was a good purchase for me. I do have a link on the bottom where I could save you $100 and you could give me $100 back towards my machine. I think it's up to 10 referrals, so I could get up to $1,000 off of my machine, which would be awesome. And I don't think anyone should just buy a laser because they think it'll make them money. This is a way to bring those things in your head to life without sounding like weird. That's what I'm able to do. I'm able to think up things like my baby mobiles and stuff like that, and I'm able to design and test out and bring them to life, and it's such an amazing thing. And if you have a lot of amazing ideas in your head that you just want to get out, this might be for you. So I would definitely research it more and look into it. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back probably next week to show you some of the fun items that I've made with some of the Michael's craft wood. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.